Hi, Spartans. Just wanted to take a moment to just go over a few things, specifically related to our cell phone task force. After the first few weeks of school, our cell phone task force got together just to assess how things are going, and overwhelmingly, our students are doing a good job. They're rising up to the expectations that we put forth for them. But we do have a couple additional updates for you, and we did go over this with our students during lunch, and I did go over this during our PTA meeting, but I just wanted to make sure that everybody had access to this and is aware of these changes. So first off, some minor changes to the handbook and the code of conduct on page 35 under minor offenses. So we're talking about minor offenses. We are going to take number 10 on there, and we are going to split it in half. So inappropriate use of electronic devices, we're going to split that in half. We're going to have part of it be for the classroom, and then number 11 is going to be for common areas. So common areas such as the hallways, the cafeteria, locker rooms, things of that nature, busing. We're breaking it down into two parts. For the first part, number 10, about being in the classrooms, where there's incremental consequences, starting with warning, then it goes to contacting the teacher, contacting the parent, and then a teacher assigned detention, and then if there's a third offense within the classroom, it's a referral to administration, a day of reflection and responsibility, and loss of privileges for that day. So a loss of privileges means if there was a game, you can't play in the game, or practice, you can't practice, or if there's a club that's meeting after school, you can't go to the club. So you lose those privileges for the day when you are assigned a day of reflection and responsibility. For number 11, in the common areas, it's very similar, slightly more elevated, but initially it's a warning and an immediate parent contact. A second offense would be we take the phone from the student, it stays in the office, they can get it at the end of the day, and then they have a lunch detention. A third offense would be we take the phone, you, the parent or guardian, would have to come pick it up at your convenience. Don't feel rushed, we can keep it here as long as you want. It would be R&R, again, reflection and responsibility. Those loss of privileges are the same. And hopefully we never get to this point, but if we ever had a fourth offense or just a constant blatant misuse of the cell phone, we would have to come up with some sort of plan. Is the cell phone allowed in school? And if not, then it just stays home. And if it has to come to school for specific reasons, then it gets checked in every day at a specific location, such as the main office or a guidance counselor's office, things of that nature. So those are the changes that you'll see. We're updating the handbook today. It'll be live as of tomorrow. And then there is one additional change that we're going to have, and this is very consistent with what the high school is doing. We purchased these pocket holders. Let me put them up for display for you. Pocket holder, okay? And the students can just put their cell phone right in there. And at the beginning of each class, while we don't want to encourage our students to be walking around with their phones during the day, we're also not naive to think that the students aren't doing that. So yes, it's the best place for them is to be in their locker, but if they do have their cell phone on them, at the beginning of each class, the teachers are going to ask for any electronic devices to be placed into their assigned pocket, and the students must do so. It stays in there the whole time. If they go to the bathroom, it stays in the pocket. If they go to the nurse, it stays in the pocket. At the end of class, they can take it out of the pocket, and then they can, when they go to their next class, they'll be asked to do the same thing. So that's really it. Short video for you. Obviously, if you have any questions or concerns about anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I want to thank you all again for your support as we go through this process. We are really seeing a dramatic difference in student engagement in the classroom. A lot less incidents during the school day. It's just creating a different environment and a feel in the school, and we want to keep that going. So thank you again for your support, and I wish you all a great day.